Hello everybody and welcome back to the second of our podcasts. This is going to go out every other week on a Monday at whatever time I upload it, whether it be 5 o'clock or 9 o'clock. I'll schedule it for 5:30. Every 5:30.
No, you won't.
Oh well, I'll put it on schedule after I upload it. Every 5:30 Mondays, tune in to listen to us. It's about
Introduce yourself, come on.
I'm LilGamin. They know who we are at this point. If you don't know who we are, then I don't know what you've been doing with your life. Or you've been hiding under a rock or some shit like that. But I'm LilGamin. This is I'm LilGamin. That's Jackaboy.
Hello.
And yeah. Well,
we're gonna talk about random shit.
Yeah, we've had an exciting week lately, haven't we?
I wouldn't say exciting.
Well, exciting with the fact that I don't know. 3 days ago there was the first spacewalk of a British astronaut.
That was today.
No. It was a couple days ago.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because this is Monday, isn't it, Jack?
Oh shit.
So yeah, a couple days ago, Timothy Peake. Timothy Nigel Peake. He had a lovely little walk outside of his little space station to fix a faulty on the faulty solar thing.
Right.
You don't know anything about it, do you, Jack?
Well, I know that he's the first British person to do it, and yeah, he's fixing something on the International Space Station. Which, honestly, if I was on the International Space Station, having to go fix something would not be exciting for me. It would be, why is there something broken?
It wasn't like life-threatening, like...
No, but
ultimately.
Still, anything broken on somewhere in space would terrify me.
Your pencil nib could break and you'd shit yourself.
No!
It's just floating away. It's just... Jack, why is your suit growing? I'm shitting myself!
Just expanding. Oh god, no!
You have to take the whole suit off. You have to... literally,
god.
all you have is a tube sock on your dick and a bubble around your head.
I don't know why you'd be wearing a suit inside, but...
No, it's like... Just a suit. It's like a dress.
A dress.
An astronaut dress.
I'm wearing a dress.
Well, not anymore. Now you've just got a tube sock on your cock and that's it. Just sacs flowing with the anti-grav.
My balls just floating apart.
I know, drifting casually away. I have a question. If you had a wank in space...
Yeah.
Would you be able to get the semen up, or would the anti-grav just, like, make it bubble about in your testicles?
What?
Well, there's no gravity, is there? So can you ejaculate in space?
Pull it out
I'm going to Google it. I'm going to Google it now.
Gravity doesn't pull it out of your cock, That's not how it works.
Yeah, I know, but...
You don't wank and then gravity just goes, okay, here we go.
All I typed so far is, can you ejaculate? And the first thing is in space.
Of course you can.
You astronauts masturbate in space. Let's have a look. Silly question, I know, but I doubt I could be stationed as long as...
It's not gravity that affects
in the ISS without cracking one out. What do these men and women do to battle sex urges? Officially, no. Unofficially, yes. Source from a NASA contractor. Do you have any insight into... What? I want to know, can you?
Yes, you can!
No, I'm trying to find out.
Can. How do you think it gets out?
Sex in space possible, but problematic. How does it... No, because you have to push it out, right? Because the anti-grav...
Why would anti-grav affect it?
Because it's just bubbling about in your testes.
It's muscles contracting and stuff that causes it to go out. I don't know why we're talking about
your muscles in space?
Yes!
How do you know?
How'd you know? Because why wouldn't you?
Anti-grav, innit?
Yeah, but anti-grav doesn't affect your muscles, it affects your weight. How much weight is being pulled down.
Oh yeah, okay, forget that, as we were. But bubbles of water just float about in space, I don't understand it.
What bubbles of water? What does that mean?
A
bubble is oxygen.
No, say you pour water
or gas
in space, it would form into a bubble. And that bubble would move.
It would just form into a blob, whatever you poured it out into.
Yeah, it's a blobby bubble.
A blob. Right, okay, you done?
Right, yeah, I'm done. Okay. Yeah, so Tim Peake, sorry to take the limelight off the guy. I mean, he had his little walk, but from what I've been reading, they're worried though because there was some sort of problem with his suit. I couldn't find anything about that, but they found a problem with its suit.
And he sadly passed away.
He didn't pass away. Mad props to the guy. I mean,
mad props.
Mad props. Real talk now. Mad props. That shit was lit.
Yeah, it's awesome, especially to see a British guy in Bath representing.
Represent.
Right.
He was a sixth born person to visit British-born person to visit the International Space Station. People seem to think he was the first British person in space, but no, he's the sixth born British person to visit the International Space Station. Just clearing that up.
Right. Well, I'm 99% sure that's wrong.
What do you mean?
Because the whole point of him going to the International Space Station was he was the first British to the International Space Station.
He's the first British ESA astronaut.
What is that?
ESA astronaut?
Yep. You don't know.
I do.
Do you know?
Yes, I do.
What's the typing sound?
What do you mean? European Astronaut Centre. He's the first one from the European Astronaut Centre. Something like that. ESA. Fuck. That's not it. What is it? Yeah, ESA Astronaut Centre. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
I got it right. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna get me to spell this all out in Google.
What?
On the International Spaceport. I can't remember its name.
What are you on about now?
Space Station. Station, that's what it's called. Station.
No.
Station.
Oh shit, dogs have got mental and says no, Helen Sharman is the first person to ever go into space. Dr. Helen Patricia Sharman is a British chemist who became the first Briton in space and the first woman to visit the MIR space station.
Yeah, not the international.
We're not on about that. I'm on about the first Briton in space now. Because
right, yeah, the International Space Station
person on the International Space Station. People seem to think he's first Briton in space when he really isn't. That's what I was trying to say. And you're telling me I'm wrong.
We've been in space several times.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
All of the.
What else happened last week?
Everyone
died.
In sad news, yeah, there were multiple.
Who was it? We had David Bowie died a week today.
David Bowie.
Alan Rickman. Renee Angelil, or whatever his name is.
I don't know who they are.
Well, David Bowie.
I know who he is.
You know David Bowie. Yeah,
everyone knows David Bowie. If you don't, you're too young.
Yeah, he was a singer-songwriter, musician.
I mean, seriously too young, because he released an album like the other day. Like 2 weeks ago.
I mean, I have massive respect for him, because, like, Space Odyssey, you know, his first album, it was really good. I mean, he stood for so much, and it's such a tragedy to see him die after a very long fight with cancer. So
well, on the BBC,
yeah,
because I watch the BBC, of course I watch all news channels, being me. No, I watch the BBC alone because that's the only one that's on that early in the morning. And that was all the breaking news. But the BBC has a habit, and I think it was the day after, or maybe 2 days after the David Bowie tragedy, that they were talking about the Syrian, the starving people over in Syria due to the bombing and the war going on. And the whole point was that the UN were bringing food. And in Britain, which I thought was bullshit, was they had that and it was rolling on the bottom. That's how we have our news. We have some news on the bottom. It was rolling on the bottom.
Most of our demographics show that our viewers are mainly from the United Kingdom, so you don't have to tell them that.
So all of you know this.
Yeah.
And then, instead of having the breaking news as UN reaches starving people and delivers necessary food to save lives, instead it's breaking news. Morrison's makes money over Christmas sales.
Oh yeah, that was on. Was it Good Morning Britain that was on?
It was on BBC as well.
BBC, yeah. No, I think I saw something about it on Good Morning Britain as well. Not to slate any news channels. I mean, it's great to have them. It's a great source of information. But yeah, it was bullshit the way they cover news. I mean, there's so much prejudice, but yeah. And also, David Bowie dies. 2 days worth of content on David Bowie, on how he was an amazing guy. Alan Rickman dies. I don't even see it in the news.
I love Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman, for those of you who don't know, he played Snape, and he played... Who else did he play? He played that guy in Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, the caterpillar.
Yeah, the caterpillar.
Honestly, I don't know him from much other, but I really liked him in Harry Potter. I didn't even know he was that old.
He was 69 when he died, wasn't he?
Yeah. I think so was David Bowie.
Was he?
Yeah, I think they were both 69 when they died.
Oh, shit.
Do you know who else is 69?
Don't know.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, no, great.
So, all's hoping.
That.
Yeah, but it's really tragic that, I mean, when I hear the news about, I wasn't so much about with David Bowie, because I'm not much of a music person, so I'd listened to some of his music, but I hadn't heard it. And then there was a lot of people very sad around school, and around my house. My parents, being old, they were sad. They were all like, "Oh, he was like my childhood," and I was like, "Okay, I don't know who he is."
Wasn't Alan Rickman in King of the Hill?
He could have been.
Yeah,
I don't really remember.
He played King Philip. He did the voice of King Philip in King of the Hill. And like one of the episodes, it was something like a jousting episode, like joust like a woman, joust like a man, something like that.
Right. Well, yeah. And then he died, and I was really sad about that because I really liked him. It was a sad week for losing celebrities, and a sad week on the news covering the wrong thing.
Also, just another thing that I remember. You know the Romeo and Juliet that they keep showing us in school? That when we were doing all that, he played Tybalt in that.
No.
Yeah, the 1978 BBC television Shakespeare Romeo and Juliet. He played Tybalt.
I don't like. He's still a good actor in my mind. Don't try and ruin him.
Hey, he's often known for playing the villain, so it's fine. He's great. He was a great villain.
Well, he will be missed. He will be missed.
He will.
Do you know what day it is today, Luke?
Winnie the Pooh Day, isn't it?
It is indeed. I hate that you know that. I was going to be a big surprise for you. It's Winnie the Pooh Day.
You've said it like twice in school. I would.
You would know, yeah. It's Winnie the Pooh Day today.
Wait, before we talk about Winnie the Pooh Day, we've had one more death last week.
Who's that?
Renee Angelil. That was Celine Dion's husband and mentor since such a young age, and he's been battling a couple of years of cancer.
Right.
Throat cancer.
Throat cancer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awful. Awful. Damn it, you're ruining my Winnie the Pooh Day.
Sorry, okay, talk about Winnie the Pooh and your honey and that shit.
So, I, being the strange person I am, was searching online for because if you check, every day in the year has a celebration. By now, every day in the year has multiple celebrations. Today, apparently, is Winnie the Pooh Day.
Oh.
Which I thought was amazing. Because Winnie the Pooh, why not?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
No.
Okay, sweet.
I think... Oh, God, it was something funny. There was a lot of them, like... Last Friday it was... What was it? It was... Strawberry Ice Cream Day. That's what it was, last Friday.
Yeah.
Strawberry Ice Cream Day. I thought that was funny.
So... It's Winnie the Pooh Day, right? So I'm gonna put up 2 recipes right now, right? For honey home remedies, right? I know one way you can make a hair conditioner with honey and olive oil, and then I'm also gonna put up a moisturizer with honey, rose oil, and 2 cups of almond oil. And you gotta put it all in a bottle, right? So I'm gonna put those up on screen right now. You're looking at them right now. You should be looking at them. If you're not looking at them and you actually listen to this.
Oh, this is actually quite a miserable day as well. It's Thesaurus Day.
Thesaurus. Is that Thesaurus?
Thesaurus. Yeah. A Thesaurus. It's a dinosaur.
Yeah. Thesaurus. No. Thesaurus.
I just ruined my day now. I don't want to learn. Right, should be your aim to use big words, like indubitably.
What, like to make
Indubitably.
myself sound a little more photosynthesis?
Yep, indubitably.
Great.
If I say indubitably, I sound more intelligent. Yes, indubitably. Right. God. I'm ill.
What do you mean you're ill?
I am ill. I have a sore throat, a headache. I sound stupid. And honestly, life is pretty uncomfortable right now. Being ill is not the best. Hello?
I'm just listening to you. I'm just listening to you.
You're listening. Oh, you're such a good listener.
I'm great.
Oh, this is where I get such a nice friend.
I know.
Do you know what month it is? Forget my illness. I can't be bothered with it. The month is oatmeal month.
Oh. Well, how do you know all this?
There's a website. There's actually a dedicated website to the days, the celebrations for days of the year.
Okay. Seeing as it's the Thesaurus Day as well. Thesaurus.
Thesaurus.
I think you're a canker blossom, mate.
Oh. I don't even know what that means.
That's
I can't be offended.
Shakespearean insult.
God, he's back. Shakespeare's back. He's back with the insults.
I just went to the insult of the day on the Thesaurus website, and it's just there, canker blossom. So you're a canker blossom. Sounds like I'm saying something a lot worse that a lot of people have died of recently, but I'm not. You're just canker blossom. The word of the day is refire, and that's to convert into or regard as a concrete thing, which I don't know what that means. But use that word in a comment below.
That should be quite funny. Right. So, this week. Well, I suppose it's Monday, so it's the beginning of the week.
Oh my god, did you see the Division trailer?
Yes, I did. I did see the Division trailer.
Did you catch that split second in which the guy walked past this dog and it said activate K9 unit?
Honestly, Luke, how could I have not noticed it? You made me watch it several times going, look at it, look at it, look at it!
Jack, you were supposed to just say no so I could branch off that and tell everyone who's watching that you could quite possibly have dog units in the game and have dogs to come help you. Because we know already that you can have a friend on tablet coming to help you if they're already on the game. But, yeah.
What a just transition there. Yeah, but I'm really excited. I mean, I saw the game when it first was, they first started talking about it.
What, 3 years ago?
Yeah, and I sort of lost track of it after that.
I didn't. I stayed on track with that for fucking ages.
And now it's come back, and I watched that trailer, and I was like, oh.
It is out in 2 months, you guys. 2 months.
I don't know if I want to give up my life again.
What do you mean?
I like having I'd have to give up my life to play it never-endingly.
Look, it's only oh, I'm sorry, I've said 2 months. By the time you watch this, it's going to be about a month and a few days, because it's out March 8th, isn't it? And it's going to be just coming up to February soon. Soon? I don't know. Soon. It's out 2 months, okay?
18th. Soon.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. It's on the map. Shut up.
11 days.
Shut up. Yeah. Oh my god. A month and 11 days. I'm so hyped for it.
You're hyped, and it's annoying.
Are you gonna play it with me?
If I get it, yeah.
Are you gonna get it like on the release date? Are you gonna go to midnight release?
No.
Well, why?
I've never gone to a midnight release.
Or me. This is gonna be my first. I'm gonna get all the Division posters and stickers. I'm gonna stick a Division sticker on my knob end and be like, "Suck my Division."
God, you would definitely get rejected so many times.
I know. But a gamer girl might notice and be like, "Oh my god, I would love that Division inside of me." But
is that your aim? You're gonna reduce the amount of people you can do it to gamer girls.
Yeah. I gotta find a gamer girl, someone who likes games, not one of those Twitch gamer girls who just say they're gamer girls, show their tits and get money. Not one of them.
I don't mind that. I mean, honestly, tits will do.
Do you not?
No, I do mind that. Right. Cool. I'm really excited now. I really want to watch more stuff on it now. You've made me excited.
That's shame you have to wait until this podcast is
over.
Yeah,
you spread the excitement.
If you haven't seen the Division trailer, you shouldn't watch it.
Yeah, why are you here? Go away.
No, stay here. You shouldn't watch it. You're not allowed to watch it.
No, it's bad. Don't worry, we're lying.
Yeah, we're lying. You definitely need to stay here.
What you need to do is give us your money.
Yeah. Also, just Send us some money. Cash only. No credit. None of that shit. No PayPal.
We don't understand that. Sorry.
You send us cash.
Pure dosh. Some
£50 notes would be delicious. Just a wad of the shit. Please.
What would you use the money for? I'd spend it all on games.
You wouldn't get any of it.
Alright, okay, I'd steal it and then spend it all on games.
Honestly, I'd probably buy you a better computer.
I'd buy you some earplugs.
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna have to interrupt the stream. I just checked the lads' chat that we have with all of our friends. The brocation's just got a lot better, Jack. Have you seen it?
The brocations, right? For you, I'm gonna look at this. The brocations, for you, don't know. Well, none of you will know, except the ones of our mates. A brocation is where we all go to one of our mates' house, and we have just, hang out, watch movies, play games, mainly Monopoly, because there's no other good board game in the world. And he has now got a mini fridge.
He's got a fucking mini fridge. It's a no-trucking mini fridge.
Put some beers in that, would be good.
Hey. I could put my water in that, it'll be good.
Oh yeah, you're on a water diet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're keeping beers in there. You can keep your water in your hands.
Alright. I'm glad you think so highly of me.
I do not. Never will. Never have.
Is any gaming news you've come across lately, dude?
Any gaming news? Yeah. Right. Other than The Division, not really.
Ooh, Half-Life 2.
Half-Life 2.
Yeah, so everyone's wondering, where's our Half-Life 3? It's because they're adding a massive add-on to Half-Life 2. Let me just find it. Half-Life 2. I didn't read into it much, but I saw it. Add-on
because
February. There we go. Half-Life 2 add-on February. It's called Prospect. It's released in February, and it's just it's a continuation to Half-Life 2 story. So basically, it's going to be a Half-Life 3, but it's not going to be Half-Life 3.
They're aggravating by people by still not bringing out Half-Life 3.
I think just as a joke to everyone who's not involved in the dev process, he's adding Prospect to it just so he doesn't have to do Half-Life 3, just to piss people off.
How can I piss people off without actually having to do much?
It's great. Honestly, I haven't seen much on it. But I know that the indie dev is releasing it as a continuation to Half-Life 2's main story.
Right, well, I'm pretty sure people will still be pretty hyped about that.
I know, which means if it is a continuation to Half-Life 2's main story, then it will basically be Half-Life 3.
Half-Life 3 confirmed?
Half-Life 3
confirmed.
At that point,
you really need to have just the Half-Life 3 spin-up in the middle of the screen.
I can't do spin-up yet, I'm working on it still. Everyone who's
gradually
appear,
videos, or just appear in the middle and look crappy. No, I've said that you don't have to cover it in shit. And then put a sad face on it.
Okay.
And then put a hand jerking it off. That's your challenge. I challenge thee.
Great.
Talking about games though, this week I have been playing a fuck ton of one game.
What is it?
You are not happy about this. Well, honestly, I don't think it affects you much, unless I'm not recording. But I have been playing some Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion.
Oh, you have, yeah, you have quite a lot.
I've been playing a fuck ton of that, and I've added a Star Wars mod to it called Sins of a Galactic Empire. If you're strategy fans, if you have not seen this, you're not a strategy fan. You're a liar. No, shut up. Right, it is awesome. It makes it amazing. It's like, if you like Star Wars, it's just like commanding this massive fleets of the Star Wars cruisers and stuff. And basically, if you're a nerd, you just come everywhere. It's both great and awful because you have to clean the floor a lot and it causes some problems hygiene-wise. But other than that, it's great. Also. Right. Me and Ad, if you've watched the first Twitch highlights, you'll know who he is. We have started playing Hearthstone a lot more, and every time we meet up, it's just, so what ranking you in Hearthstone? What have you got in Hearthstone? I was playing this guy in Hearthstone. How annoying does it get, Luke?
Honestly, I'd tune out at that point. Do you know what is annoying though? When you tell me for ages, get Hearthstone so we can do some series of Hearthstone, me and you, get some friends involved, get other YouTubers who are around the same levels, like Summer Sunshines and Volnerad or whoever we want, etc, etc, to come join us. And then when you're there telling me, just accept my friend request, Luke, I've been adding you for ages, I'm there saying nothing's come through, and then 2 days later, we find out, oh, you were doing it wrong the entire time, when Adam goes, oh, you had to put the name before the battle tag. Why,
honestly,
Jack?
Honestly, I just want to see you be brave.
I want to see you be brave.
That's my way out of everything now. If I can't think of an excuse, just say that and hope that he sings. If he doesn't sing, I know I'm in trouble.
Yeah, that's when you get fired again.
Oh god, it's the 11th time I've been hired and then fired and then rehired in the same, minute. What have you been playing lots of recently?
Recently, I've been working so much on the channel recently that I haven't played anything.
That's the thing. You're gonna put that work in. You're gonna put that work in, and there's gonna reach that point where you can just play games with me.
You know, I've been playing. Okay, I've been playing. I played some Civ yesterday. Sunday. And I've been playing a bit of Sniper Elite.
Oh, Sniper Elite, yeah. We streamed that.
Yeah, we're streaming that.
If you guys didn't watch that, you should watch this after this. It is fun. There's no lying, we play it a lot. I mean, I got it recently, and we've just started playing it, and it's a lot of fun.
I'm gonna try and get a couple more people to come join us on it next time we stream it. I've got to sort their mics out. Matt is currently the only one who has a decent mic.
Yeah, I forgot to share my mic, which meant that you can hear me. But next time I will, and the stream will make sense to everyone who's not just hearing one guy laughing at nothing.
I was not laughing. If you watch the stream, I was shouting, I was swearing, I was hating my life.
What about the ambush?
Oh, the ambush. Okay. I'm going to put that in right now. So you guys will be seeing the ambush as we're speaking. We'll speak to you again once it's over. So you guys will see that now, and we'll talk about it straight afterwards. So, okay. So, yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I mean, it was ridiculous, honestly.
It wasn't even planned.
It was, though, because you can slightly hear Jack say in the highlight, watch out, you'll get one, I'll get the others. And as we come around the corner...
The thing is, I knew I was around, but I didn't know how close he was.
He was actually around the side of the thing.
He was in front of me. If I'd seen him, I could have headshot him and killed him. But instead I spotted you guys because you were running around. But yeah, it's good. You should check out our stream.
Yeah.
Highlights. Oh god.
We have a lot of funny moments, and I can never be asked to go through and just edit them myself. But I need a couple of mods for streams as well, so when we are streaming you can highlight funny moments as we go. So if you want to apply for that, please feel free to drop me an email to bobblehatlilgamin@gmail.com. Send it to me, tell me why you think you should be a mod, and I should mod you straight away if you're decent enough, and I'll reply. And you can get in on all the modern action on Twitch. Alright.
Right. What else have you been up to? What?
Oh, I don't.
Last week.
What I've been up to doesn't really matter because I've got big news.
Have you?
Of last week.
News to me.
YouTube news.
YouTube news.
Have you seen what PewDiePie was talking about the other day?
No.
I mean, PewDiePie gets a lot of hate among the smaller YouTubers, but I have respect for him. He got to where he is on his own, and he helped a couple other YouTubers grow, like Jacksepticeye. He helped him grow. He helped Markiplier grow quite a bit. But PewDiePie has announced a new network made by YouTubers for YouTubers. Well, technically it's Disney because it's funded by Maker. But essentially what he's done is he's created a network that you can trust in and that will not fuck you over like other networks will do. Like I've made the decision for our channel that we're not going to join a network until ages after we qualify for the shit. But revelmode is what he's released, and it's with a couple of YouTubers, including Dodger, which is Stripping's wife to be fiance. You got Markiplier, Jacksepticeye's in there. There's a load of great content makers who come together to create this network to help other YouTubers grow. Hopefully, in the long run, they will be able to get small YouTubers like, I don't know, this really awesome one called LilGamin, hint, to just give them like £1 million, let's say, to then push their YouTube channel to the best they can be.
Yeah, you just keep trying.
$1 million? Not even $1 million, mate. 990,999. That's
That's just that much. That's all we need.
Honestly, this is great.
Honestly, I just want to see you be great.
Thank you.
Oh, so yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
Yesterday, our second episode of Minecraft came out.
Yeah, it did. Oh, the Minecraft.
The Minecraft. Your response is, oh, the Minecraft.
I've been working on the idea for so long, and they don't know it yet, but it's probably it's just been so well thought out. And
yeah, you don't compliment yourself often.
I don't know, but this is one of the things I need to compliment, because it took me so long, all the little tiny ideas that I put into it. And
guys, I'll give you I'll give you some background into this. He has spent ages in like, whenever we see each other, just talking to me about things he wants to do with the channel, things he wants to put on the channel, things he wants to do with series. And oh my god, if most of you heard it, you'd think, oh, this is the best thing ever. And it is pretty awesome. But god, does he go on.
Shut up.
He goes on never-endingly. It's like this constant droning. Nah, it's awesome. What he does, you have no idea what he does.
Yeah, honestly, I've put so much thought and effort into this one idea, and the Minecraft series, I've taken a lot of inspiration from other YouTubers, but I didn't want to copy anyone exactly, so I went back to decades-old videos. Well, it's not decades old, it's quite old videos, just to make sure that I'm not straight up copying people, and it's not, all is not what it seems when it comes to the videos, okay? So just look out for little hints towards future stuff. Feel free to give us feedback. Lil hints. Tons of puns. I love the lil.
Tons of puns.
The lil puns are great, like the lil trolling we did on your birthday.
A lil dick.
A lil person with a massive ass. And yeah. So the Minecraft series, I've got big hopes for it.
He's got a big bone row, bro.
Honestly, I'm so erect right now.
So erect.
People can literally utter the phrase Minecraft, and I would positively ejaculate.
Positively can do.
Did you know it's also the 15th anniversary since Wikipedia's launch on January 15th?
Wikipedia was especially during my GCSE years of school, was my saving grace.
Yes, it's been about for 15 years now.
I am older.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, sure.
I am.
Yeah. You'll be 14 one day, look, don't worry.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I'm actually 12.
His balls dropped really when he was really little. He was 10 years
7.
old. 7, right.
I was 7. I sounded deeper than my father. Which, by the way, if you see him, tell him he owes us a shit ton of child support. Not fucking 12.
God's sake. Every Tim. Every Tim.
You have no idea how many times it's so great.
Right. What are you hoping to do? What series you'd like to bring out? Bring some suggestions in so people can talk about things. Write in the comments what they'd like to see.
Seriously, our channel is your channel. What you want us to do, we will do if we can afford it. So, if PewDiePie just brings me like 1 million, I mean, would be great, and we'll do all the videos all of the time. Not a single penny of that will go to my house.
It will all go to mine.
Shh, Jack, we're not telling them anything.
Oh yeah, sorry, charity. It's all going to charity.
Yeah, charity.
It's going for helping the world. Charity.
Make a Fish Foundation.
Make a fish. They're trying to genetically make fish out of mincemeat.
Probably, yes. Yeah.
That is what is happening.
It's not.
It's not going anywhere else.
I love the amount. Jack? Do we have any special guests for this podcast?
Do we have any special guests? Well, eventually we'll have. We can like introduce someone next.
No, Jack. Do we have any special guests for this podcast?
Special guests.
Yeah. Special guests. No, okay.
If there was a face cam, you could see my face being really contorted and confused, almost as if I was having a shit.
Jack, honestly, I was expecting you to just go with it. I mean, we didn't plan it, but I thought, you know, it'd be cool if I just said, Jack, do you have any special guests for this podcast? And you did some uptight British voice and acted like the Queen or some shit like that.
You cannot impersonate the Queen. She is important. She is not something you can just make the. You disgust me, sir.
Jack, does everyone know that you are so very fond of the monarchy?
Yeah. The Queen's awesome. How could you not like her? She's awesome as a person. She does nothing, but she's just awesome.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd love to live that life of just being a queen.
Being a queen, not a king. You'd love.
Oh my god, Jack!
What?
I just realised.
What?
You know PewDiePie's doing Revel Mode.
Yeah.
You know it's funded by Maker.
Yeah.
You know Maker's Disney.
Yeah.
PewDiePie's a Disney princess.
Confirmed?
Confirmed. Okay,
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Half-Life 3 confirmed. Disney Princess PewDiePie is also confirmed.
God, that would be an awful movie.
No, it wouldn't. How would that be an awful movie? Imagine it. PewDiePie,
it would just freak you out. There'd be a guy.
Very hairy PewDiePie with a Swedish accent, prancing about in like a peach yellow dress.
Oh God.
Too tight, not big enough for him. His chest hair just bulging out where his tits should be. Jacksepticeye being like the ultimate prince. Oh, I'm making fanfiction as soon as this podcast is done. Jacksepticeye being ultimate prince who comes and saves PewDiePie from the tons of trolls who try and steal his brofist.
Oh God, his brofist.
Yeah.
You know, if you know what that means his vagina. That's what he's on about.
What? No.
Touch his brofist.
Do you know what the brofist is?
Yeah, it's his.
It's his signature move. It's his karate chop.
Signature move.
It's like once he takes the Undertaker to like a
down,
tiny
down, left, right,
A, B, enter. Yes, Jack.
and then he does his brofist,
which ultimately decapitates the enemy.
Right.
But yeah, PewDiePie's a Disney princess.
Right.
Confirmed.
If a lot of people don't know this, but they sell Easter eggs really early. And you have
what
really
a transition!
Just shut up, okay?
They're a lot cheaper right now as well.
Listen, I was thinking about it because I'm remembering what you did earlier today. I'm gonna tell them about this.
Oh,
so
brilliant.
You can buy Easter eggs here in Britain, at least, quite early. And if you look hard enough, you can find actual proper eggs. But me and a couple of mates had some cream eggs, Cadbury's cream eggs.
I hate the stuff.
No, Luke hates them. He really doesn't like them. So I come towards him and I'm like, oh, one of these, and then our mate gives him one of them, and he says, and I say, oh, go on, down in one then. So he takes off the wrapper, he puts it all in his mouth, starts chewing, and a couple of seconds in goes, wait, this isn't a mini egg.
I was so confused and so disgusted at the same time.
If you don't know what a Cadbury's egg is, which you should know, because they're quite big. They're like the size of a normal egg. And mini eggs are very, very small.
I thought it was just a big mini egg. Like, you can't blame me for that.
Yes, I can! Even had on the wrapper. Cream egg.
You just gave it, I didn't...
So he puts the whole thing in his mouth, chews, and his face. He's just like, no! Why? Who would do this?
Imagine you've just ripped a child out of a mother's arms and gave it back nicely, and then you went and stamped on her orange. That's the face that I pulled.
It's quite funny.
I was gonna go something really, really horrible along the lines of
I was worried.
We don't want that in the second podcast. Come on.
No, I mean you need to calm down. We need to have a no orange harming sign now on the screen. Orange?
I have orange.
No oranges were harmed in this video. Please put that in.
Fine, I'll do it. I'll make.
Otherwise, we're gonna be arrested. They're gonna come in and they're gonna be like, put your guns down. We're like, we
just
don't
gonna
even
get
have any
swatted
guns.
on the Twitch stream.
Right. Oh, my nose.
Any problems in the world today, Jack?
What?
Is there any problems in the world today, Jack?
You.
Alright, thank you.
Right. This is a question. This is also familiar. If we could just record our lives, there'd be so many absurd moments. And this is one of those moments where a group of us, there were about 5 of us, sat down. We were around a table, and we started talking. And the question that was, I mean, we'd raised this question. It was like would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? But we changed a bit. So, would you rather fight a T-Rex-sized chicken or 100 chicken-sized T-Rexes? Now, this
in the comment
is an unbelievable. Like, it went on for about 5 minutes, us arguing about which one you'd rather. I mean, some moron said he'd like to trip up the giant chicken, which, honestly, I don't know why he thought that would work. Just your leg snaps off.
He then realises you tried to hurt him and beats your face out.
Yeah. And then, also, someone didn't understand the fact that in this, that the whole point is, would you rather fight? They're going to fight you.
And they're like, no, it's fine. If I just leave it be, it wouldn't try and kill me, would it? It just makes sense, doesn't it? Why you gotta be so stupid?
And then, who was it? Somebody mentioned something about
we can't mention
how if one of the T-Rexes bit you, it would hurt. But if the chicken attacked you, it wouldn't be that painful. Not realising that if the chicken was huge, it would have a massive beak, and it would just destroy your face. One hit would just be your entire body split in half.
It'd be like a 50 cal to the dick.
But this wasn't even the weirdest part of the conversation, admittedly, when it was a 5-minute conversation about hundreds of little chicken T-Rexes. We then, by the end of the conversation, which lasted about a half an hour, we'd got to the politics of Europe, and we were talking about world's issues. Honestly, somehow, that is related to chickens and Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Honestly, what happened was, we were like, then we started spitballing Would You Rathers. Then someone spitballed what tragedy would you rather be in. They named 2 random ones. I think one of them was 9/11. Then we started to talk about the conspiracy of 9/11. Then after we started to talk about the conspiracy of 9/11, we started talking about how people think it was just a reason to go to war in Iran or Iraq, where the fuck they went. And then we went from there to just politics, and then from politics to World War II, and from World War II to what countries hate each other, and what countries love each other, and the relationship between America and every other country, and United Kingdom and every other European country.
This sounds like it was an unbelievably boring conversation.
It really wasn't. We were making jokes on like NATO meetings, and people just punching each other, then America walks in and we're blaming other countries.
It was I wish we could have recorded that, because that would be the podcast wouldn't even be here. It would just be us pissing about like that.
Vlog channel 2016 confirmed.
Lil Vlogs confirmed.
Lil Vlogging
2016.
Don't steal that name. Please don't steal the name.
If you do that, I'm going to bark at you like a dog.
Honestly, I'm going to trademark that. Look, it's trademarked it, kid. Did.
Trademarked. Tramarkata. I'm Tramarkata on this.
Right. Also, how long have we been going? Let me just have a quick look.
I know, it's been almost an hour, 1/4 to 2. 3/4 of an hour. If you're still here, good job.
We're going for 43 minutes. Right. Now, I don't know whether you guys know this. It depends on what video.
Let me just, before he finishes that, if you hear this in the video, which he might blank out, but he did just go, huh?
I'll leave it in just for you guys. If you guys watch the right videos, you will know that I'm colorblind. And for about, I'd say 3 weeks running now, all of my supposed friends have been cracking so many colorblind jokes. Like, it is unreal.
It's quite funny.
I was sat in where was I? I was in biology. I was sat in biology with all the computers, and I was looking at the color diagram of a muscle cell to see how many mitochondria is in it, whatever it is in English. Because
that's why I dropped biology.
And So I was counting them up. I was like, I just gotta count the red ones. And Derry's to my right, Adam's to my left, and Derry's like, you mean the brown ones?
Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
No, and
Sorry.
thank you. And they're cracking jokes about, so you the brown one, you mean? No, I mean the fucking red ones. I can see red. It's just different to me. And then I decide I've had enough, because they go at this for a good 15 minutes. I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'll move away. So I move away. I turn around because they start giggling. I turn around, they're both looking at me. I look at Derry's computer. He's got red on his computer. He's just got a big fucking square of red on his computer.
That was green.
Shut up, Jack. You weren't even there.
I know.
And then I'm like, oh, funny. So I start doing my work again. After saying funny a lot. And then they start giggling again. I'm like, do I look behind me? Maybe it's nothing to do with me. So I look behind me, and there they are looking at a picture of Brown. It wasn't even funny.
No, but when you're in a lesson, honestly, anything is funny.
I know. And they're looking at a picture of Brown, and when I look over, like, look, we look at our red pictures, and I'm so furious at this point. I just look. I go look behind me. I go back to my work. Ooh, I burp as well. I go back to my work. I'm doing my work nicely, and they start giggling once again. I turn behind me. There's a picture of red side by side with blue, with the caption above it saying red versus brown. Honestly, I was so furious at that point. I was, it still annoys me to this day.
To this day.
Even though it was literally 5 days ago.
Yeah. Well, at that point I was probably doing physics, which is more.
Yeah, you were.
Oh my god.
Bollocks.
Oh my god.
What?
I've just realised.
What?
So I have the iPhone 6S because
great.
I'm awesome.
Yeah.
And I got it for Christmas.
Oh, that's such a shit phone, fan.
It's quite a large phone. And I mean, you've seen it in videos. Even if someone you'll know will have one, they are huge.
Well, no,
and I'm quite a small person, and I've just realised they've added a feature to my phone which allows me to touch apps for my short thumb that I use to touch.
Are you on about the double tap of the?
Yeah.
Right.
This is amazing.
So for those of you that don't know, a little circular button like can scan your thumb that you can hold to get Siri up. If you tap that twice while looking at your apps, it will move all of the apps down into smaller widgets, so that you can just tap whichever one you like.
Oh god, you said widget. I love that word.
Widget is like my
widget.
word of the year. Jungle is massive.
Widget.
Jungle is massive.
God, widget. Already the word of 2016. And then in the second
spam the comments with widget.
What was it again?
Just spam the comments with widget.
Jungle is massive. Right,
Jungle is massive. If you don't know what that song is from, it's from Ali G in the house.
Not in a house, in the house.
Da. D-A.
Da.
It's actually spelled D-A, Jack.
Da.
It's fucking great.
Oh.
Da. So. I think we've actually run out of material to talk about.
We have. And so, instead, to save us from the end of the episode of us just going, we're going to stop it 10 minutes ahead of an hour.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Why?
Oh no, I just thought I'd say that.
What?
Fill it then. Go on. Impress me.
Okay, now we're going to start with the complaint filler. Because, Jack, you don't know when to end videos. I was just going to quickly wing something and end on a high note instead of us singing Widget. Jungle is massive.
I'm going to rate this reason why we should continue talking, and I want it to last 10 minutes. Go.
What, 10 minutes or a reason we should continue talking?
Yep. Well, 10 minutes on something that we'll talk about.
Why were
just talk, okay?
Right, now you've put me on the spot.
You're losing points big time.
I'm not losing any points. Right, we're going paintballing soon, and we should be taking a couple of GoPros. Hopefully I'll be able to work out camera switches by then, so that way you can see the massive paintball game with a bunch of our friends and a lot of people, including the process of making videos for our channel in that video, and we will switch between
something to talk about.
We will switch between the few, and we're going to talk about it now.
Right. Talk about some experiences with paintball, because we all have them. These epic moments.
Well, like, do you want the bad ones? Because I remember...
Oh, let's see bad ones, funny ones, whatever you got.
Don't name the place, because we don't want to slate the places, because we love the places in our area that do paintball. They have such great movie-style maps, honestly. They're so good. I remember one time I was playing just an open game, anyone could come, and... And there was a 30-year-old guy. Clearly, he's quite big. He's a lot bigger than I was. I was 12 at the time. And I had my paintball gun. I'm storming a wall. The map's called Berlin Wall. And I was storming the wall. I was running up the side of it. I didn't know he was there. And he had a riot shield. And as I'm going up the thing, up the stairs beside the wall to get up, and then just fight my way across, grab the flag, jump off the wall, and just run back to my place without getting shot. Because I'm a pro. If you don't know, I'm basically Bruce Lee.
Okay.
I was running. I'm going up the stairs. I've done quite a lot of parkour in my time, so I did jump. I did do a jump for the final step. And as I land, this 30-year-old comes around with his riot shield, hits me, so I'm a bit disorientated, and Spartan kicks me down the flight of steps. I'm there with my friend Odie, and I've just been Spartan kicked down the steps, and the guy just double taps me while I'm lying on the floor and tells me to call my hit. I was gonna call that. He didn't need to tell me, but I did not need any sort of what's it called? What's the thing? Any kind of improvement? No, I didn't need any help to know that I should call it.
I was just gonna let you go on for a bit. See how long it took you. Yeah, that's. I want to do that now.
It hit so much. Honestly, I was winded. I hit the floor. Even more wind got knocked out of me. I thought I was done. I shat myself. That's how much wind was coming out.
Right.
Methane was coming out.
I have a couple of funny moments. One of my funny moments is let me just recover from this. I'm playing a game of paintballing, and it's sort of this. It's got like a little building in the middle. There are trenches either side of it, and the building's quite low down. It's like sunk a bit in the mud. And I had a bunch of mates near me, and they were all in the trench, and they were shooting. And then they all took cover and wouldn't get up. So I was behind a tree, and I'm quite a big person, wide. Not tall, wide. So I'm not really well hidden. So I'm I'm being shot at from all angles. And somebody on the other team is yelling at me and laughing at me. So it's been like 10 minutes of just being constantly shot at. And no one's coming to help me, even though I've asked them. So I put my middle finger up behind me, over the edge of the tree so they can see it. And I just yell as loud as I can, "Fuck off, dickheads." A bullet, as I do that, one of the paintballs hits me in the middle finger and bounces off, and Jesus Christ, did that hurt. I was like, oh no!
Oh my god.
That is karma, just smacking me across, just in the balls, and then looping up to my face and smacking me with my own bollocks.
Oh my god. I remember I'm pretty sure I'm infertile because of paintballing.
I want to hear about this now.
I was strolling along. I was already out, and I tell this story a lot because it was the first time I ever went paintballing, and the first story would be that first game I ever got into. I didn't know that we had to wait for any kind of bell to go. I thought as soon as I got to my place I could start shooting, and then that'll be it done. So I get to my place. I fire 3 shots over at the enemy team. And my friends are on the enemy team. I'm on a team with some of my friends, and like Matthew, who you'll see in the stream, who's there. And so I fire 3 shots over, and all 3 end up hitting my friend Evan in the face. So because of that, my friend Odie wanted to get revenge for Evan. So 4 games later, I have to carry this gas can, run it all the way up to the gates of hell, basically, where everyone's just firing through, and I have infinite lives. I can just either take all the hits possible until my gun runs out while Ramboing it, or I can do it strategically and try not to get my balls blasted off. Even though I run out of ammo, I'm like, okay, I'll go now. So instead of firing blanks, you know. So I'm leaving. I've got my hand up in the air, my gun's down by my side, safety's on, my mask is safely secured on my face. I'm doing everything right, and Odie sees me because on my little badge thing I had a little twist, which was easily identifiable, and everyone knew it was me if they saw me. So as I'm going round, Odie snuck around a corner. As I'm coming around the corner to the dead zone, He pulls his gun out, swings it without stopping, gets it to my left bollock, fires once, and just swings it back down and continues his stroll. I'm there just wailing on the floor. The ref's laughing at me while he's trying to marshal the game. I'm there, he's just shot me in the cock. I didn't know who it was. Came out of the game. Everyone came out of the game. We went for a quick burger that they had provided for us because it was a party and we were enjoying ourselves. As we're eating the burger, I'm like, oh, my nut's really sore. And Odie, without any hesitation, any quiver in his voice, he goes, yeah, my bad. Nothing. No, he didn't even sound sorry. He was just, yeah, oops.
That's what you get, mate.
I didn't do it. I'm not allowed kids because I shot someone in the face in paintballing. That's what you're saying. Yeah, that's what you get.
That's what you get. I mean, you've done this now, and it's what you get. I hit a kid in the face when I was playing by mistake.
Well, like gun butted him?
Yeah.
You fucking monster.
Well, the guy comes around the corner, and like you're inside a fort, and you've got to try and defend the fort. And if they get one guy in, they win. And this guy.
No. So if they got one guy in and they yell yippee ki and then stay there for 30 seconds, they win.
So he's running, and he's at the back of the base, and none of the marshals are looking. And he's not like that little. He's about 12. And at this point, I was 14. So he runs in, and I'm pretty short, so it looks like we're about the same age. So he runs in the corner, I freak out, I hit him in the stomach with the gun, because they have like gas canisters, I push him over, out of the thing, I shoot him, like 4 times, and then run up the stairs, and like, I'm gone. He's just on the floor like,
That same map is probably my favourite experience in paintballing, because the marshal decided he'd cheat with me, so never cheat in paintball, kids, because it doesn't pay off. Like, I cheated in the game to start with. I snuck around while they were giving the announcement about what to do, because I already knew what to do, because it was the second time we were playing it. So they're telling everyone what to do, and I was like, oh, I already know this, I'll just sneak off into the map. So I'm hidden behind a barrel, waiting for everyone else to get into position. I'm already behind enemy lines, and they all go in front of me into this tower, castle thing. So I sneak up behind him, running, I'm like, yippee-ki-yay! Biggest mistake I made, because I cheated, everyone still had their ammo, no one had shot anyone yet, the only sign of an enemy they saw was someone in their base shouting. So everyone turns their guns to me, starts shooting me, I take one to the leg, and then I just walk out like, I'm dead, I don't want to do this, I'm dead, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cheat. So as I'm walking out dead, a marshal goes, no, I don't want you out this early. And so I'm walking out dead. Marshall said he doesn't want me out this early, so he walks me back up towards the tower, saying, don't shoot him, he's dead, don't shoot him, he's dead. Gives me a full paintball thing, like a full clip. It was like bursting at the seams of paintballs, and he tells me, go mental. So I end up putting my gun through the holes of the walls, shooting people so close, like in the leg and shit. And I realise my teacher is there, because this is like a school trip, this place. And I realise my teacher's there, and now I work with him. And it's Mr. Denham, and I'm there. I put my gun through the thing, basically touching his kneecap, and just shoot as many times as I could. I was a rebellious child, I was.
Oh god, I can feel that.
Yeah,
I have one mate that I play with, and we might end it with this story, but he is literally the bravest. He's not even that big. He's quite tall. He's very skinny. But my god, he has the balls of he's just a god.
Balls of a tiger.
The balls of a tiger. We start a map, and we're playing it. It's really, really narrow, because they made it narrow, like they were too busy cutting down trees, so they said we couldn't go on that side of the map. So it's super narrow, and the whole point is you can get shot as many times as you want, as long as you grab the flag and run back to your base. He runs into the middle, he gets shot like 40 times, he's still going, he just doesn't give a shit. And it's like, gee, then he just gets the flag and it's like, bye guys. You're like, wait, what? And he just like runs off and just doesn't care. You're like, I'm not sure what just happened. And even the marshal's like, what the fuck? There goes the game. He just got, I don't understand.
It's like a 3-second long game, him running and him running back.
Yeah, it was, I mean, paintballing, if you haven't done it, which you should have, everyone should have done it, it's the best thing ever. Do it with some mates, you'll love it.
So good. I guess we're going to end that there. I mean, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment us your favourite paintball moments, and any other time we told you to comment, like spamming Widget in the chat or whatever we said you should spam in the chat.
Widget. Jungle's massive.
Don't forget to hit us up on in the comment section. Follow us on Twitter for any updates on what we're doing or any reason for downtime. We will tell you on there. Twitch streams every Tuesday. I'm just gonna plug everything. And PewDiePie, if you ever watch this, just please send us $1 million.
Right. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Send us hard cash. Bye.
Bye.